Hi Virgo, my name's Lorraine and welcome to my channel Sun, Moon, Star, Free Tarot. This reading is for the month of August and for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And if you're unsure what your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs are, then you can just go online, check it up. All you need is your time of birth and your location of birth, and this basically can accurately get you your right rising sign basically. And basically I just want to get right into your reading because my readings tend to be long and I want to get them out quick and short. No short, but I want to compact them. I want to compact them so that I can get yous your readings more in a constructed, organised way, time wise, all the same and things like that. Do you know what I mean? And you would understand that, Virgo, because you like everything done perfect and you like everything done in your Virgo type way. So that's funny that I was saying that to you because I never said that to the other ones. But basically, Virgo, I invite you, if you enjoy your reading, I invite you to like my channel, give me a wee thumbs up, comment if you'd like to, share, and if you want to subscribe, then subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to press the bell if you want to get notifications of all upcoming readings for you to watch your other signs. If you go and search your your birth chart, sorry, can't speak properly. Right, just in your pre-meditation, just at the very tail end of the meditation, to connect with your energy, Virgo, I did get a very, very strong feeling of my connection with my archangels that I called in upon to bring the energy through even stronger. But I get I really where they were holding my hand. So maybe maybe this is a message for you, Virgo. It's they want you to know they can hold your hand too, through times where it's hard for you basically. And the archangel that I got coming through for you was Archangel Raziel, and he wants to bring in an energy for you to be able to see clearly, because they're saying that your eyes are closed and you're not seeing clearly. You're not seeing clearly. And then I'm just looking at your significator card for your whole reading basically, and it's Archangel Gabriel. And Archangel Gabriel in this card basically the picture on it is very distorted, so that really makes sense to me now. I can understand that. This picture looks really distorted of this angel in this picture, and basically it's saying that you've got something important to communicate and you've not to let your insecurities hold you back. So we'll get into your reading and we'll see where it ties in and things like that. I've put your cards out. I've not done I've not purely totally connected all your cards to get a reading. I basically put them out just to save time, and because I can't get I want to get you out your reading in an in-depth way, but at the same time I can't do that the way that I want to with the amount that I'm pulling. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's trial and error, isn't it? It's right at the beginning of my channel, so it's just basically trial and error for me, and we'll see. Now we'll see how we go. I mean, I'm a water sign and I do tend to flow with the ebb and the tide, the moon and the sea and things like that. So I'm probably the type of person that probably will come and go with the way that I'm feeling. Now generally probably on that specific reading for that zodiac sign basically, do you know what I mean? But you're not seeing yourself in the correct light. You're basically get a real distorted view of yourself, they're saying, and you need to communicate something. You need to see yourself clearly basically, I'm hearing, right? So like that is like actually a very important like message in itself. You've got to communicate something either through like the Archangel Gabriel. It's either through writing, it's either through like speaking and communicating, or it's like through your feelings and things like that as well. Like communication of your feelings as well. I'm kind of thinking, but it's got some like because of like where your cards end up over here. I'm thinking it's something to do with this letter. You have to communicate in handwritten letter. You have to communicate your written word in something. Okay? Right, brilliant. We'll get straight into your reading. Right in the very smack bang centre of your reading, they're basically, like you've got the Six of Swords reversed here, and it's saying that basically you're having difficulties like asking for help, and you're having difficulties asking for help in regards to like communicating something that you've got to handwrite. And they're saying if you don't ask for help, like how will you find a more like less distorted view? Do you know what I mean? They're saying you have to reach out and you have to ask for help and things like that. Now, like people around about you, family members, friends, work colleagues, you've got a community card up there, so community, friends, the people that you rely on. Do you know what I mean? Basically, you've got like a right distorted view of yourself. You're finding it difficult to ask people for help, they're saying, and basically you're having like that, like this Six of Swords is like a real resistance to change, and it's making you feel very, very unstable, they're saying, right? So I'm going to get straight into these cards, this set of cards, and basically this energy is what you have to leave behind. This energy is what to take with you now, like so that you can progress away from this energy, like into this energy. Do you know what I mean? And this energy is like how you have to heal. Like you have to concentrate very much on all these energies here for you to find like a process where you're working towards like healing for yourself, basically. Do you know what I mean? So what you have to leave behind is the overall, like what crosses like this full situation is there has been a tower moment. There has been like fireworks, explosions between two people. Look, we've got like a queen here, and we've got like Alice. Basically, tables are being like, is that a table? It's like, see like the tablecloth off the table, everything's been fired everywhere. There's been arguments, explosions, a tower moment basically. And this is where this this full energy is sitting in, right? So basically what you have to leave behind, you're currently in a home state that is keeping you like, it's like a cupboard here, look. Wait there, I'm going to bring the three energies up, right? It's a cupboard here. You're basically like, they're saying this place that you're living in, card 13, is like the energy that you have to bring in. So 1 add 3 is 4. So like they're saying that wherever it is that you are living currently in this like place is causing financial restraint. And then your next card, so it's saying that you have to take a step back from where you're living, because 1 add 3 is 4, then your next card is 30, and that reduces down to 3, and then this card moves on to a 2. So they're basically saying that maybe you're living and there's 4 of yous in one place, and they're saying that these people are causing like a drain on your financial constraints, or this home, now like the 4 being the home, but they're saying that you have to move away from that home, and now like she's standing here at the gate, the garden and the gate, and it reduces down to a 3, so it's like you're slowly progressing away from this place until you get to like this 2, and maybe there'll be like 2 people like I'm seeing 2 and then I'm seeing 6, so I'm seeing like 2, it could be like you maybe moving in with a loved one, or it could be like you and like the 6 of Cups kind of energy. That would be you and a child, or you and children. So like that's 2, do you know what I mean? Like you and children, because like if you had like 5 children, it would still be like you and your children, your dependents. Or it would be like you and like your 6 would be like your lover, or your relationship that you're currently in. But anyway, so like you moving away from this home that you're currently living in would do you the world of good, because basically it's draining your financial constraints, because basically you're not seeing anything that you're putting into this place. Your angels are urging you, it's time to move away from that place where you're living, and it's time for you to move on to a place where it's like your own place, where it's going to be so much more luckier for you. They're saying it's going to be such more luckier time. Maybe come the spring. I'm getting a dead spring feeling off this. Maybe February. February may be significant. If it's not February, it could be like June. Between February and June, you might get home. Like you may find that new place where you're going to like leave this one and go to this one, where it's going to be so much more luckier for you. And I'm seeing like, what are these called again? Try to think. It's not dandelions, because that's like pea beds in it. Anyway, it's like the wee wishes, isn't it? Is it? But anyway, they're just saying that basically, maybe you've got 4 wishes that you've put into the universe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically, they're saying that there's going to be a luckier time coming towards you. But this is like an energy that you should really be moving away from. This is something that you have to leave behind in the past. This place that you're currently living, it's like draining you financially. They're saying it's time for you to move out into the world by yourself. Now, like the girl's standing here by herself, and she's got like a basket. So maybe you have to take your bag with you, like your things from this place that you're living in, because you have to move forward into a place where you're going to feel like you're going to feel balanced in this place where you're going to move towards, like you with your partner, or you with your children, do you know what I mean? Right? So that's the energy you have to leave behind in the past. You have to leave a place that's draining you financially, basically. And then for your tarot cards, basically what I go, you've got a Tower moment, then you've got the King of Swords, you've got the Star reversed, and then you've got the 5 of Pentacles. And I'm seeing like you're having a Tower moment where somebody's having to come in. You have had a Tower moment, or you are either with a King of Swords, which is a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. The Star is in Aquarius, so you might be dealing with an Aquarius. And the 5 of Pentacles, now like this is like someone like feeling left out in the cold, but they never just felt left out in the cold. He's dragging her away. So I'm feeling like maybe there's like it's something to do with you and an Aquarius. And like I'm just seeing the King of Swords here, and I'm seeing like this person taking this person away. So maybe there might have been authorities brought in because of this Tower moment that's happened. And it's like this like King of Swords is come in basically like now, like I'm seeing him sitting on the wall. It's like sitting on the fence so that he can bring in like clear communication. Now like, and I'm seeing like, see like the letters like in the water, like in the Star card here. It's like he's coming in to put, now like basically put the like the letters straight, like the communication straight and things like that. And obviously it was because you were left out in the cold. That's why that Tower moment has happened, they're saying. So maybe there's something to do with law here, law, court, because you maybe like you didn't want to, like maybe this was your wish. Now like maybe you were fighting for your wish, and basically there's been an argument, a Tower moment, you've been took away. and you're left outside in the cold, it's feeling like. But basically your next tarot cards, to clarify them, are saying that this is all happened because now, like the Death card, it's basically saying that, and see your financial constraints up there, that's card number 13, that is the Death card too. So that's saying that you need to put an ending to this for you to have a new beginning where you will move into like more luckier times, happier times, green. Now like that's green, happiness, spring. It's like all like quite uplifting feelings. Between February and between June next year, I'm seeing that you might get yourself a wee home. Look, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got 6. So it's kind of like there's going to be like between the month of February and the month of June, I'm feeling like they're saying definitely you're going to get yourself that home. But I'm seeing the Death card and I've seen the like 13 up there, Death. So that's like, make sure you get this applied for, definitely. I mean, we're in Leo season, so like that would give you another couple of months if you were to do it in time for Scorpio season. But I would just seriously get it done right now, and you will definitely have that place or that stability or that luckier times come between February and June. But they're saying that this has all happened because like the Tower moment happened, the argument, the conflict, all that happened because you chose not to put an end to something. You chose not to end like a situation that was keeping you like up all night long, confused. Now like this is quite I mean there's lots going on round about this bedding cover and like underneath them and all the swords above them and keeping them up all night. So maybe you were choosing not to end a relationship, a situation or whatever, to the point where you were confusing yourself because you knew that you were to end it. There was an ending, you were just basically trying to stop it. But like it's a skeleton on here, it's like saying that there's nothing left here but bones now. There's no like human being, there's no flesh now, like there's no feelings left here basically, I'm hearing. Now like it's time for you to take this Death card and now like turn it round that way and say, right, you know what, I'm choosing to go forward. I'm choosing to have this death, this ending, this for this new beginning basically, do you know what I mean? And look, this is like the Hierophant, and this is like a woman, and this is like her child. So like the Hierophant would, like for me, it's like a relationship, isn't it? It's like you chose not to give up in a relationship with like this woman, and it's maybe because you're being tied to a child. But I'm seeing he's holding a sand timer here, can you see it? It's like you slowly but surely, after a long time, they're saying. Now like I think you've put blockers on this for a long time, to the point where you're feeling like that man that's lying there on the ground, because you're basically you've drained yourself of all energy being in this energy, do you know what I mean? So that's the energy that you have to leave behind, Virgo. Basically, what you have to take with you is that you were in a caring connection where it got into a state of conflict, where this was like the dark storms, clouds. This relationship is 6, that's 5, 6, you know what I mean? It's like, it's time for you to progress on into this like more like time of light and put these dark clouds behind you and this storm behind you. And like this is a K here for King, and it's like it's time for you to take charge of your life basically, do you know what I mean? That's what they're saying. And then this is the Coffin, and that's just another like signifier for death. And they're saying 8 and then it's 9 down here, and it's like this is ended, and your angels are screaming at you, time to give it a rest. There was fighting with a lover, it was a caring connection at one point, and they're saying this is ended, there's a coffin, there's a death card. Now, like, there's this, like, feeling like you're feeling difficult, like, you're finding it hard, basically, to move away from them. So you're trying to, like, keep that boat back here, like, where you started off. And they're saying it's not going to happen. You're going to drift in the boat one way or another. And I just heard that song, one way or another, I'm gonna get ya. So that might have been like the energy that you were sitting in there, like having that, see that song for Coyote Uglies? I don't know if you could tell my singing there because I'm a terrible singer, but basically like the song for Coyote Ugly, one way or another. And it's like you were saying, I'm gonna get ya, I'm gonna find you, blah 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 blah. Maybe next week. Now, like, and you were just constantly like taking it from 1 week to the next week to the next month to the next month to the next month, and it's like there's actually even saying to me years have rolled by and you're still in the same energy. So they're saying it's time for you to, like, the nails in the coffin, basically. It's over and done with. This needs closure. Now, like, you need to close this situation. You need to close this coffin, close this ending, so that you can have this new, like, beginning. And this is an idea. Know what the idea is? The idea is that you move into your King of Pentacles, that you move in and you take seat at the top of the table. Do you know what I mean? And they're saying that, now, like, have a new beginning, take charge of your own life, like, be a leader, be your own provider. And they're saying that you might come in towards an energy, like, where you might find love again. But, like, that's only if you can actually, like, just take a wee step at a time, where that's, the candle is the idea, and the wand is, like, bringing it, like, into, like, a bit of action, do you know what I mean? So they're saying it all starts from an idea. It all starts from planting the seed in your head. And planting the seed in your head that you can move away from this energy. All you have to do is, like, choose to. Now, like, people, like, sit in a frame of mind that they can't do something for such a long time, and it's like the flip of a light switch, basically. I'm hearing it's like something just changes within them, and they're like, do you know what? I can't do that for the rest of my life. And that's when, like, that energy for, like, that is going to get, it's like the light has been turned on. It's like, now, like, and I'm saying, look, this is like the Queen of Pentacles in this boat, and this is like Alice would be her child, do you know what I mean? So this is like, maybe, and I did say you and your child a wee while ago, so that might be like you being the nurturer person and choosing, do you know what, it's not safe for my child to be like that, upside down, wanting to keep them in that state. So it's kind of like you have to go with the flow, you have to travel towards your own, basically, your own lovers is like your own harmony, basically. I'm feeling you have to communicate, you have to make a choice to communicate. Maybe this person looks very authoritative, this queen or whatever she is. I like the Queen of Hearts, isn't it? She looked very authoritative now, like to the point where she's like, off with your head. Do you know what I mean? Maybe there's somebody passing judgment on you and telling you you have no choice but to move on. And then over here I did get like the King of Swords and like the Five of Pentacles, and it looked like someone was getting dragged away. So that's like getting dragged away with authorities, and she looks like authorities here. And it's like, if you do not stop this, off with your head. So it's like maybe you're like, you've not got a choice, but the authorities have told you this is over and done with, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's why the light switch has to, like, turn on inside you. And if you, like, care about your dependent, basically, it's like, I mean, and then that's like the authority, that's you, and that's your dependent again, do you know what I mean? It's like you have to make a choice that you're the person that is holding this platter here, and it's like, you need to share a life with this child, basically. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just imagining the Queen of Wands in a different deck, and the Queen of Wands is in this deck, the Osho Zen Tarot, and she's like sharing, and she's got a platter. So this is like, you've got to share your life with, and they're like, your dependent, your child or whatever, and it's like, you have to stop sitting in your own, I mean, he looks miserable here, this person, doesn't he? See him? Now, like, miserable and like, oh, I don't want to, but he's got to, he's not got a choice. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm hearing. So, that's where you're, basically, you have to find this, you have to plant this seed in your head. You have to turn the light switch on, you have to take action, you have to become your own King of Pentacles, and you have to move towards a choice, because maybe authorities pass judgment on you, that you've got to actually move away from this person, because, look, you were sitting in devil energy, you were sitting, like, trying to hold this person, maybe, like, maybe you were trying to block the person because he's got his hand up here, the devil. He's got his hand up like that, do you know what I mean? And he's got the other one down burning their tail, do you know what I mean? And it's like, but he's burning the man. If you're the man, then he's burning the man. And if you're the woman, it's like you're actually consciously like putting your hand up to stop the authorities, but then the man's tail's getting burnt. So like, but you're consciously trying to hurt that person if you're a woman. But if you're not a woman and you're the man, like, you were putting your hand up and you were actually hurting yourself by putting the blockers on these, do you know what I mean? And it's like, now the authority is past judgment. This is the energy that you've got to get into. You have got to get into this Two of Wands, where you're looking out into the world in front of you, and you're like, right, what choices do I have, and what choices am I going to make, and where am I going? And you have to, like, that's where you're going for this Ace of Wands into the Two of Wands, do you know what I mean? You're going from the idea, and then like actually holding the wand here. It's like somebody's going, got you here, they're the one there, take action. That wand is like a pen, because you get the letter up there, do you know what I mean? So like, you have to actually get a pen in your hand, and get a pen in your hand, and this is a picture frame. Get a pen in your hand and write inside that is probably that letter. That picture frame is probably a square piece of paper that you have to write everything down on. And they're saying that this Ace of Wands will bring in like a new sense of like all things like your new beginnings, and planting seeds and ideas and things for the future, and you're gonna like get plans and like, with you moving on to the Two of Wands, you're gonna like make choices, you're gonna start looking out into the world, you're gonna see what kind of choices you've got available to you, and then you're gonna like, I don't know, you're gonna eventually you're gonna have good news, because then you've got the Knight of Pentacles coming towards you. I mean, it could be yourself bringing the news towards you, because you're you're Virgo, but the Knight of Pentacles is like, in this card, it's like somebody's offering him this big pentacle. So like, if you do this, and I feel like this, I think that like you being handed a pen and a piece of paper and told to like write it down, do you know what I mean? And it's like, you feel like you're forced into it. But I'm hearing, if you need help, ask for help, go to people. If you're applying for a house, just say, because it's handwritten letter, we're talking about houses, then I'm hearing you ask the people who are in the housing to help you. Or you go, I don't know, who else would you go to? Like a citizen's advice, and people like, now that help the public or something. And when you do that, it's like you bring in now like this, I mean, this knight is standing still, so like, it's not going to come to you overnight, do you know what I mean? The Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck. But see, when the Knight of Pentacles actually does come in and offer you this, it's like, they're offering you and it's for keeps. Do you know what I mean? So like that's the energy you have to basically move into. And then, so how you have to heal from this is you have to get the confidence up, write this letter out in your community, that's your local housing. You have to stop procrastinating and putting off like communicating this and sending these letters out to maybe different communities and housings and things like that. And it's like there's eight wands and there's the 8 of Pentacles here, and look, he's like drawing on this, so that's like you filling in all these different applications. Maybe you apply to like 8 different housing associations or something like that. And it's because the Queen of Wands, she's like, she takes control of her life, do you know what I mean? She is very like, what do you call that? Determined. She's very determined. She's sitting there like with a heavy determined like look on her face. So maybe like the unhappiness and the discomfort where you might find yourself like presently. See it? She's not very exactly like get a dead happy face on her or anything, but like the Queen of Wands, she's very determined now, like, and she's got like I don't know now, like she's just got like energy and the strength to go and do it, do you know what I mean? She's very efficient. So like if you can't find the help, then maybe it's this Queen of Wands that's going to get it done for you. She's sitting on the other end of a table at a desk, do you know what I mean? She's like, what is it you need done with? What is it you need help with? And then you're going to walk away and you're going to feel like, now like, yay, like the flag is flying, which means that you've had victory while you're walking away, do you know what I mean? Maybe this Queen of Wands is a person who will help you like get all this like 8 of Pentacles is all these different applications like filled in, and then the 8 of Wands reversed will eventually turn up now like upright, and you will send them away. I feel like that is posting them away because it's like pointing down to like these cards, and these cards would point into your future, do you know what I mean? So you have to ask for help. That is the help that you have to bring in. And it's like, if you feel like you're struggling to do something, communicate. He's dressed in blue here. If you're feeling like you're struggling to communicate or get things like your thoughts and your ideas wrote down in like pen and paper, application forms and that, you have to go and seek help to get that done, basically. And the 9 of Pentacles is like, it's a very, you look at these cards, right? So this is what you're healing from. You're healing from a relationship where you weren't independent, basically. Now, like, the 9 of Pentacles, like, reversed is like, maybe relying on others and things like that. The Emperor here, he's in reversed as well, and it's like not taking control of your life and now like all things like that. So basically you were maybe relying on other people's, I'm not even going to say that, but anyway, you were like relying on other people basically to provide your 9 of Pentacles. Now like you're being totally dependent on them, financially dependent, maybe living with them, now like things like that, and you're not taking charge of your own life now, like, and they're telling you that like with this Queen of Wands, look at this energy, it's like this Queen of Wands, this is a person in the community, look, I'll do that, like that. So these are all like ones on the top, underneath, and then underneath, do you know what I mean? So this Queen of Wands works in your community. She's going to help you get this, all these applications filled out, and she's going to help you get them all sent away. And that's the way you're going to feel, like standing there, like he's dressed in blue and he's got the belt all round him, and it's like with his swords up, it's like yay, yay, and it's like you've had Now, you've won. It feels like a battle to you that you've overcame, but it's not a battle with people. It's a battle like with yourself. I'm hearing, and you're going to feel like, yeah, the flags are flying, and he's holding his swords up, and he's like smiling. See it? And this could be like, you could be a woman or a man. I'm just getting, that's the feeling that I'm getting from it. And this is going to help you this is going to help you heal from this Ten of Pentacles reversed. This is like family instability. Your family was very unstable. You weren't providing your children, your family with. Now, like the Ten of Pentacles upright would be with a home that is financially stable and all things like that. You weren't giving them that because it was like that. But these moves that you're making towards it to heal that situation, that will bring in this Ten of Pentacles to become upright. And when you get like offered your new home and things like that, that is when you'll find your Ten of Pentacles. You will find that you will build up your home, and eventually your home will become very stable, and like you'll be sitting comfortable in it now. Like, and then I'm seeing like now obviously this Emperor sitting here like this on his big square throne kind of thing. So on this one it's like an older man. So like this may, like, you might feel like this has took a bit of time for you to get it. But what I'm hearing is, like, you've grown so much wiser. See, by the time you get this house, they're saying that you've grown so much wiser. And you might have, like, a woman in your life, or a man in your life now, like a partner. You might end up with a pet. But you're going to have financial stability, as well as now, like, you're going to have, like, the happiness with children and the other people around about you. And I'm seeing the big castle behind them, so it's like you will be the king of your castle or the queen of your castle, basically. Do you know what I mean? So, and then bottom of the deck, your subconscious wants you to know that you have no stability. The Four of Wands reversed is like saying that you've got, basically you're probably feeling homeless. Now, like, you're feeling like you've not got, like, this house behind her is like made up of cards, so it's like you've not got anywhere that's stable for you. And then what is hindering you is because you're not taking the leap of faith and diving in to ask someone for help. Do you know what I mean? With the full energy. And then what you're consciously aware of is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is like regarding children and all that. So what you're consciously aware of is like you need to provide for a child or children. Do you know what I mean? And you want to, like, I'm seeing like the six like cones, like the Sundays now, like it's like 6 Sundays all came at once or something. 6 Sundays all came at once. Or like because you've applied for 8 different application forms, you've sent out 8 different, like, you've wrote, you filled in the 8 different application forms, and then you've sent out 8 different application forms, and that's what these 6 Sundays are. You're going to have, like, you could actually have a choice out of 6 different homes to pick what one it is. And I'm seeing like the rabbit and I'm seeing Alice, like both of them can clearly see that there is one choice out of the 6 offers that you will receive out of the 8 that you've applied for. You're going to receive 6 offers. 6 Sundays all came at once. Now, like, that's brilliant. I love my angels so much, man. They're the best. I love the messages and things that they bring through in my readings for the people that I'm reading for. And look at the two of them. They're smiling at each other. And like, up above them, it's like that dream world, like an elephant flying. It's like they can't believe that 6 Sundays is all came at one time. Now, like, these 6 offers have all came in at that one time, and they think they're imagining it with like the elephant flying up here. So that actually ended up really dead. That was nice, wasn't it? Right, so see your romance angels, will get one card for each. I'm not going to do the bottom of the deck. I maybe do the bottom of the deck, but I'm not doing what's hindering you and what's on the top of the deck, right? So, like, please bring a romance angel through for the star sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Spirit guides, please bring forward a message. Oh, you kidding me on? No, there's about 5 messages there. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. We'll shuffle the cards this way 3 times, cut the deck, and then we will see what your message is, right? Trust. You have to trust that this situation is calling you to have faith. So I hope that helps. And like in regards to like maybe love life, maybe you have to have trust that maybe you can move on towards something else because you're healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Maybe you're needing to forgive both of your parents or one of your parents, they're saying, and separation. This is all happening because you're in separation, time apart from your partner's on the horizon. So that's like that clearly looked to me like a breakup. Do you know what I mean? So you have to have trust, heal family issues, and it's all happening because you had a breakup. And I said I wasn't going to do all that. Right, so please, oh, there we go. I was going to say there, please bring forward a message for the star sign of Virgo. And you got unlikely, but there was other things that fell there. Unlikely, and at the bottom of the deck you've got improving health. Let's see what these other cards are that's filled in here. Alright, that's what it is. They're saying that you're unlikely. And this is reversed, so that gives me a good feeling. They're saying that it's unlikely that you're going to be assertive. Now this is in reversed. They're saying it's unlikely that you're, so like you're being assertive if you're upright. This is not being assertive. So they're saying it's unlikely that you're going to be assertive, I'm saying. I'm hearing, and they're saying that you need to have trust in yourself. Trust in your abilities. That's what that is. It's unlikely that you're going to be assertive, and you're ever actually going to have any stability if you don't have assertiveness and like trusting your abilities and trusting yourself and trust. I mean, what is so difficult about asking others for help? Because that is why people are here in these places like this, and like to help people who find it difficult to do such things. So it's unlikely that you're going to be assertive, and you have to trust. Improving health. You have to ask your angels to help you improve health. And they're saying you're ready. You're ready to be assertive and ask for help. Ask your angels, ask for help. And this will actually improve your health as you actually get these plans into action. Then your messages for your health from Archangel Raphael. The health messages. There we go. Let's see. Get 2. Look, at the bottom of the deck, you've got forgiveness heals. Then we've got, you have to listen to your intuition, like your intuitive feelings. So the prayer here is, dear higher self, thank you for speaking loudly and clearly in peaceful ways that I easily understand. And Archangel Raphael, thank you for guiding me to listen to my inner wisdom. So you have to listen to your intuition, like your intuition is telling you to stay positive. Basically, You have to stay positive. You have to listen to like the nudges that are like telling you to stay positive. And that reminds me of that 4-leaf clover card up there, like these leaves here. If you stay positive, you'll have a lucky break, they're saying. And there's like healing here. Jesus is divine healer. I know that not everybody's religious, but maybe it's a good idea to make conscious decisions to eat better, eat organic products. So that's your health. And then your next messages is for your work, and then it's from your spirit, right? It's from your spirit guide, the last one. So please bring forward the message for the star sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Please bring forward the message for the star sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Please bring forward a message for the work for the star sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. A message for the work. Sensitivity. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now, and you have to honour yourself and your feelings. And I did say when I was like the Archangel Gabriel card that we started with up here, your significator, I did say you've got a distorted view of yourself in communication, and I did say in like writing, I did say speaking, and I did say in communicating your emotions, didn't I? So you have to get outdoors and listen to like soft, gentle music and stuff like that to like help you while you're going through a time where you're feeling extra sensitive about everything. And then your angels are wanting you to know, even though you're feeling like that, extra sensitive, maybe you're like getting upset or biting with people, or now like getting close to the point where you feel like you're going to be in tears. They're saying all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to. With hidden blessings, you'll soon understand. And the hidden blessings that you'll soon understand is like getting these 6 Sundays all at the same time, do you know what I mean? So that's like these 6 offers now, like for you to choose out of what one is like the best for you, do you know what I mean? You have to have patience. Once you plant the seed, it takes a while for like it to turn into like a plant, a flower, a tree or whatever. But what they are saying is you have to have patience, and you have to like get, now like her watering these is like you planting the seed and watering them. That's you applying for the application and then sending them away, do you know what I mean? But it's saying here, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise when you do actually plant the seed. But still they need nurturing and patience. That nurturing and patience is filling the forms out and actually sending them away, and then being patient while they come back. And breathe. Archangel Raphael's coming in to say, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. This could be like you feeling angry or something about a situation. You have to breathe your way through this. And even if it's not that, see actually breathing techniques, they help us, like, so see when we're like stuck. Now, like, we feel stuck in our life, but like really, if we get out of the feeling that we're feeling within us, inside us, then we're able to move forward. But breathing exercises are really one of the best things, one of the best tools to help us get out of that stagnant, stuck energy, do you know what I mean? So that's your messages. And then your message for Spirit. Your message from Spirit, basically, for the star sign of Virgo. What does Virgo's Spirit guide want to tell them for the Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs for the star sign of Virgo? Ooh, we get a lot there. So you got Breaking Dawn. Breaking Dawn is like, and it's like the past returns for a time. It's like 5 moving on to 6. So like Breaking Dawn is like maybe you accepting. In the past it returns for a time is maybe Could be somebody else that's not this person. Don't know. Maybe you've got someone else from the past. I don't know. And then at the bottom of the deck it's saying love is strange. Maybe somebody for the past might return to you. You have to release your power. Free. So that's 6. Then we had, like, that's like 6. And so that's 5, 6, 6, and then 9. So you're basically saying you have to progress now, like you've not to stay stuck. You've not to stay standing in front of this person. Now, like, you have to release your power. This person is a thing of the past. An ex is an ex for a reason, I hear them say. And then you've got strange Valentine. Love is strange. Like, you might feel like as if like this person's like being nice to you around about the time when it's like February, Valentine's Day, and you're like, what are they doing? Why are they being nice to me like the now? Maybe they're being nice to you because you share children and it's what people would do, but you're looking into it in a different way. So the past returns for a time. You've just to like release that. Do you know what I mean? You have to stand in your power. Stand in your power. And then you've got Snow Angel. The signs are already with you. Now, like, the signs are already with you because you've got your home now. Now, like, your 4, you've got your stability. Basically, you've took charge of your life. You're the emperor of your own life now, like with the 4 as well. And then at the top of the deck is card 44, the natural world needs you. So that's like 8. And to me, that is like you, maybe you're already in this energy now. Card 44 would be like you getting out and about, movement, now and things like that. Outside in the world, the natural world needs you. So that's your reading, basically, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it, like, some people like can take some guidance, advice, whatever out of this. And if it's your story, then give us a thumbs up. Comment, share, subscribe, and press the bell if you want to get like notifications of the other readings that are coming up. Right, bye. Catch you later.